Okay, hi my babies. Welcome back to my channel, Her Magnetism. My name is Susie and I'm the best magnetism coach in the world. I don't care, I'm the best. And my goal is to teach you how to become the most magnetic version of yourself and have infinite aura and attract everything you want in your life, even the things you don't know that you want yet. On today's video, I want to talk about being coherent. When I study magnetism and aura, I always come back to the word coherent. You have to be coherent. And I wanted to just make a video and explain what is being coherent.
So what do I mean by coherence? When I use the word coherence, I'm not talking about being calm or necessarily positive or spiritually evolved. Coherence is alignment. It means what you think, what you feel, what you say, and what you do are in communication with one another. Not perfect, not always comfortable, just honest and integrated. Incoherence shows up as friction, repeating loops, constant exhaustion, saying one thing and doing another, caring deeply about values you can't seem to live out consistently. It's not a character flaw, it's a systems issue. Coherence isn't who you are, it's how your internal system is organized. And the reason this matters is simple. Reality responds more consistently to coherent systems, not because they're better people, but because they send a clearer, stronger signal. You don't become coherent by forcing behavior, you become coherent by integrating feedback. That's the work.
Why does it matter so much? First, we're going to start with what is coherence. Coherence is when all parts of your being are in harmony. Your thoughts, your feelings, words, body, actions, desires, and even energy all move from the same truth. There is no internal contradiction, no mask, no fragmentation. It's like tuning a musical instrument perfectly. Every string vibrates in harmony, producing a pure, resonate note. That note is you. So coherence is different from congruence, but they are closely related. When we talk about congruence, that is alignment between what you say, do, and feel. It's mostly external and observable. But in the case of coherence, it goes deeper. It is alignment within your entire being, subconscious belief, nervous system, heart, intuition, energy. It's felt as resonance, not just observed as integrity. So we can all feel it. We can feel when somebody is coherent and we can feel it when somebody is not coherent. I keep saying this, but the average people that loves to fit in, they are all not coherent. A lot of them are not coherent. That's why they're a bit invisible and you don't really care. They're like background characters. And the goal here is to stand out, to be the main character. When you look at a crowd, you stand out and we only see you. You have to be coherent. Everything has to be in alignment. Everything has to match. So what exactly has to match? Your thoughts, your feelings, your words, your body, your action, your desires, your energy, like everything is not the same, but is in harmony. When someone is coherent, people do not just trust them. They instinctively respond, draw to the harmony that radiates naturally. We love people that are coherent. We love them. They are different. They're astonishing. Like you never saw so many people being coherent. What coherent does exactly? It magnifies magnetism. So fragmented energy is distracting. Coherent energy is magnetic. When we say fragmented, it's like it's everywhere. There's like a ball and you have holes and it comes out everywhere from it. So it's distracting, it's uncomfortable. But coherent energy is so magnetic. People can sense someone fully unified even if they never met them before. And when we feel it, it's like you can't put your finger on it. You're like, that person has that je ne sais quoi. Why are they so magnetic? Why are they standing out so much? And like it creates curiosity and you're just more drawn to them because they signal a clear signal on who they are themselves. Second, it amplifies aura. Every layer of you, from posture to voice to micro expressions, speaks the same language. This creates an expansive aura that feels almost infinite. Three, we have draws life into alignment. Like living from your internal center, coherence pulls opportunities, synchronicities, and experience towards you because your energy signals clarity and certainty. When you are so sure of who you are, it is magnetic. A lot of people are confused. They lie to themselves daily. I'm gonna work this job and make money off of it, but I hate this job and I don't want to do it, but yet they still continue to do it. Somebody that's coherent, they know who they are. They don't want to do something, they're not doing it. They want to do something, they're doing it. As simple. They have so much clarity in who they are. Number 4, we have communicate without word. Coherence is instantly readable. Your presence speaks value even in silence. That's why when people they walk in a room, everybody has their eyes on that person because you can feel the energy. Even if you have zero knowledge on energy, you can feel somebody else's energy. And 5, we have protect your energy. When all aspects of yourself moves together, you do not leak energy into confusion, worry, or people pleasing. You become your own gravity. So that's why you have a lot of boundaries. When somebody is asking you, hey, do you want to hang out tonight? And you genuinely feel like, no, I don't. You are not afraid to tell them, I don't want to hang out tonight. Maybe another day or maybe never. You are so direct, not in a mean way, but you just follow your body. Your body always speaks to you before. You always have all the answer in your body. Your body is going to tell you when something is meant for you and when something is not meant for you. That's why some people, they can have $1 million opportunities. Some people are going to say yes, even if it doesn't resonate with them, but other people are going to say no because they are coherent. They are so an opportunity, even if it's for making a lot of money, they're going to say no because they know who they are and it doesn't resonate with them. How to cultivate coherence? By cultivating it, you first do an inner audit. Notice contradiction between thoughts, feelings, speech, and action. Where do you say one thing but say the other? Awareness is the first step. Be alone with yourself, isolate yourself, and get to know who you are. That helps a lot. 2, feel before you speak or act. Every word, choices, or gesture should be felt from the center first. Coherence is always about feeling first, thinking second, acting third. If you don't want to do something, don't do it. If you want to do something, do it. It's really simple, okay? 3, you have integrate your subconscious. Coherence cannot exist if part of you are unconscious or are unknowledge. Journal, self-reflection, mindfulness practice helps you bring hidden parts into harmony. Movement and posture. Number 4, your body must match your inner state. Confident, grounded, posture, fluid gesture, relaxed energy, all are nonverbal coherence. We speak 95% with body language and 5% with your language, with your mouth. So take care of your body language and act like the person you've always wanted to be. Emotional alignment. For number 5, do not suppress emotion, but do not act from chaos. Feel fully, then let your response emerge naturally from your center. The most magnetic people, yes, they get mad, yes, they get sad. Being sad, mad, depressed is human. Everybody's gonna feel it one way or another. But what you do with it is what makes you have a lot of aura or not. Some people are going to let the emotion pass their body, even if it's really uncomfortable. They don't care. They're just going to let it pass and they're going to move on. Other people are just going to react to it because they don't know how to sit with those emotions. So there's a huge difference. Someone might even kill somebody because they're super mad. But the same person who's mad are going to stay calm and move on. Number 6, we have consistent across context. So coherence is recognizable because it is stable. Friends, stranger, work, social media, your energy should feel like a single river flowing through all situations. On my other video, I've talked about this, but being the same when you talk to your grandmother and when you talk to your colleague is just not realistic. You're going to have a different way of approaching her and your colleagues, but your core self is always staying no matter what, and that's what makes you magnetic because you're not changing who you truly are. Maybe your approach to them and your body language and the way you talk to them is going to be different, but who you truly are is going to stay the same. A lot of people that are average, they love to completely change their self in their environment, and it doesn't make you magnetic, it makes you fake. People aren't going to trust you as much. For number 7, we have secret stillness. Silence and reflection allows your nervous system to recalibrate. A coherent energy needs a steady inner rhythm. There's infinite ways of doing so: yoga, reading books, meditating, closing your eyes and just doing visualization. just pick what works for you because we're all different. I could sit here and tell you, yeah, you need to meditate 30 minutes a day, but for some people, it just doesn't resonate, and that's okay. Your way is the best way. That's a quote that I love from Joseph Rodriguez. Your way is the best way, but have some sacred time with yourself. It's really important. Number 8, we have days as guidance. The things you are drawn to, clothes, spaces, word, arts, are a sign from your internal center. Coherent is really about following your desires. When you are coherent, you follow your desires and make sure you distinguish your desires because you want to only flex on people, and desires because that's who you truly are. So if everybody around you has no idea you have the desire, but you have them, it's because you really wanted them. I love to distinguish. I remember when I was younger, I was like, I want a Ferrari just to flex on people, but now I genuinely don't care about that Ferrari. I want success, I want freedom, I want to travel the whole world and just study magnetism and observe people. This is what my calling is, and I couldn't care less if people know about it or not. I don't care because I don't live my life for them. I live my life for myself. So follow your desires. That's the best advice I would give somebody. People say, oh my God, I have this desire. Maybe it's God teasing me. Maybe it's because I don't know. God wants me to suffer. Those are limited beliefs. God knows you more than you know yourself. God put those desires in your body. There's a reason why you do not want to be in Minnesota and fishing fish there. I don't. Maybe you want to, but I do not want to do it. And there's a reason why. Life is much more easier when you follow your desires. When you think your desires are just teasers, life is just so hard. You're going to suffer every day because you have those big desires, but you automatically limit your life and you're like, no, this is not for me. It's impossible. You should never live life that way. Never. 9, we have avoid overcorrection. Coherence is not perfection. It is authenticity expressed consistently. Small contradiction do not destroy it because we're humans. One of my example is that I want to be skinny. I know I'm gonna be skinny, but whatever. But I do have days where I just eat like a big bag for whatever reason. And I am contradicting myself. It's like, I want to be skinny, but I eat a lot some days. So I am contradiction myself. And we all do. There's no human being that's 100% perfect. I wonder if we can get to that point. I think it's possible though, but who knows? And I just want you to know that we're humans. I'm not perfect. I'm far from being perfect. And we're all gonna make mistakes. We're all gonna fuck up one time. Like, we're just human beings. Having a lot of aura is not asking you to be perfect. Having a lot of aura is asking you to be your true self, even when the whole world is turning their back against you and judging you and laughing at you and criticizing you. Being your true self is literally all that matters. Okay, you're here on this earth to be who you truly are. Your way is the best way. Don't try to be perfect because that is not the goal of my video. I want to now talk about facts about being coherent. Coherence is felt, not explained. People may not know why they are so drawn to you. They just feel a gravitational pull. That's why I love studying aura and magnetism because it's literally about an energy you can't explain. And I'm such a curious person. I'm going to find ways to understand it and to implement it in my life so I can see the difference because I see the difference. Before I wasn't like this, I was completely different. But now that I am more magnetic than before, I already see life changing in my favor and it is amazing. Being magnetic is an energy that you can't see, you can't explain. It's not like, okay, she has black hair, that's why she's magnetic. It's like a choreography. It's like a mix of your hair, your skin, but the way you think, the way you express yourself, your tone of voice, it's like a choreography. Like, it's so many different ways and things combined together. And there's also things that we can't even see and explain. So I just love it. I love it. It multiplies magnetism. You can combine coherence with your inner center, visual signature, mystery, and taste, and the effect is exponential. It is also the bridge between identity and aura. Your internal center is the source, coherence is the way that source shaped the world. Without coherence, the aura leak. Coherent people don't need to argue, explain, or convince. Their presence alone communicates authority, elegance, and desirability. It is also endless. You're being desired because you're one of a kind. Nobody's ever going to be you. That's a simple law. And it just amplifies who you truly are. That's why people are inspired, they're impressed, they're astonished, they're shocked when they see you because you are being your true nature. And I just love this art of being. I literally have like goosebumps. But that's how I know I'm truly living my true nature because I I'm a person that I'm gonna do things that I want to do. That's why I'm not working a 9 to 5. I'm not at school for this year. I might go back next semester, but I've always been a person that I want to do something, I'm gonna do it, even if it's impossible, even if the people are disagreeing. My parents, they disagree with me all the time. Don't do this, you shouldn't do that, you're taking back decisions. I don't care because I want to be me. How can you tell me how to be me? How? It's impossible. If you're putting all of this together, you have coherent, being coherent, and living from your internal center. I made a separate video on that if you want to see it. But putting it together, imagine this, okay? Your internal center is the sun, a bright, unshakable core of yourself. And coherence is the lens that lets that light shine clearly in all directions. Without coherence, the light is all scattered. With coherence, it beams outward, touching everything, people, places, situation, in perfect harmony with your essence, with your true nature. This is the energy that makes someone so unforgettable and magnetic without even trying. That allows your aura to feel infinite. That makes you stand out of any spaces because you are not just presence, you are unified. This is a quick video of being coherent. It is so necessary for you to understand this and to implement this in your life if you want to become your most magnetic self. And I just love this video. I love you guys. Please comment any questions, any ideas. I don't even want, I am the biggest and the most successful teacher in aura magnetism, okay? I'm also a player too because people say, yeah, coaches don't play. No, I'm playing the game. I don't give a fuck. I'm playing the game. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and see you on my next video.